Most of our students have a regular tourist visa. In Canada, it's called an ETA visa. This means that they're allowed to stay in Canada for 6 months or less, and they can study or travel or do whatever they like during that 6 months. Some students who are staying longer than 6 months will have a student visa. And this is a visa that means they are a student. They must be in full-time classes while they are living in Canada with this visa. And then we have another number of students who have working holiday visas. From Korea, we have a fair number of students who have working holiday visas. And these students usually come and improve their English for a few months, and then they'll look into getting a job. Some students may even work some part-time hours while they're studying. But for the most part, students with working holiday visas will come, study English for a few months to get some confidence and some practice, and then they'll go out and find a job. Usually finding a job in Calgary is not too difficult. Most students may work in restaurants or cafes or coffee shops, retail stores. Some students have found jobs in hotels and places like this. And we have the teachers here to help them with their resumes and job interview tips and things like that. So we have something in place to help and prepare working holiday visa students. Well, most Korean students with working holiday visas will come into our school at a kind of high beginner, intermediate level. And if they studied for 2, 3, or 4 months, they will generally get to a strong intermediate or upper intermediate level, which is great for working. It's basically all they need for working. Of course, once they have a job and they're on the job working, they have so much opportunity to practice English and every day learn, speaking with people every day. Most students will go into general English, some business English, and the idea is just to improve their English, get some confidence, improve their pronunciation so that they feel confident and comfortable looking for a job and working. Well, in order for a student, I think, to feel comfortable and confident working in Canada, they should be at least at an intermediate or upper intermediate level. Which most Korean students are, especially after some study in our school. They don't find it difficult to go out and speak to companies and to employers, drop off resumes, talk to people. So it's important that students are at this kind of level. If they come and they are very, very low, then they really need to study a little bit longer, because of course, if you are going to be working, you should at least start in an intermediate, upper intermediate level. We have a fair number of working holiday visa students in our school, many from Korea. And we do offer a class in our school where students can work on their resumes, job interview, how to look for jobs in Canada, as well as some other programs, classes students can study involving customer service and working in Canada in a restaurant or retail environment where they just talk about some of the normal things to expect and how to work with your employers. We have teachers here who will sit with students and help them with their resumes, fix up their resumes, give them ideas about where they should be looking for jobs. We don't help students find jobs directly, but we certainly give them lots of tools and the skills that they need so that they can go out and find jobs themselves. Well, I've been working with Korean students now for 25 years. My very first job teaching was in Korea in 1995. So that was a long time ago, and Korea's changed a lot since then. That's before internet and before cell phones. But I find Korean students great to work with because they have a great sense of humor, but also know how to work hard and have a good time. So Korean students have always been a very enjoyable student to work with in our school. I find Korean students very resourceful. Usually when they come here, they don't have too much trouble finding the places that they need or making friends. For all students, perhaps even Nuhak students, Calgary really is a great place. It's very welcoming and a place where not only working holiday visa students, but any student who's interested in improving their English could come and study for some time. Like I said, Korean students generally are very enjoyable to work with. Most people in the English language industry know this. And if you come and you work hard and you are focused, so many things are possible for you, so many things you can achieve. So we welcome all students here. We're very happy to welcome Nuhak students coming to Calgary. We know that the Nuhak students will have a great time in Calgary, will enjoy our school, and we're here to welcome you.